Hey guys, welcome back. Toontown Corporate Clash is one of my favorite games to play, but I think it's a little too easy sometimes. So I decided to try and challenge myself in one of the easiest areas of the game, the factory. Maybe I'll do a solo run of the factory. Wait, no, people have already done that. Maybe rewardless? Nope, it's already taken. Okay, so what if we did a full factory, trio rewardless with no gags? My name is Spoody, also known as Daring Harry, and let's find out together. Wait, is this even possible? So, before we get into the challenge, I need to do some explaining on how we're even going to be able to do this challenge in the first place. Because for starters, how are we supposed to beat any cogs if we don't have any gags? The answer is gag barrels. Gag barrels give us a limited number of gags of a specific type. These are our saving grace for this run. As we go throughout the factory, we will be looking for gag barrels and grabbing them as soon as possible. But how will we know where each of the gag barrels are? Here, I've pulled up a map of the factory. Nearly everything in this factory is decided. We've got the levels of each of the cogs, where they're at, and most importantly, where each of the gag barrels are located and their contents. We see that all the gag barrels are capped at level 5, so we know what we're working with here. We also see here our first gag barrel, a throw barrel, a perfect starting barrel. And it's right before the first fight. Oh. Yeah, we can't possibly beat these cogs with our current conditions, as there is no way we can access the first barrel without fighting these cogs. So, is the challenge already over?
Now don't miss.
We had to reset if it misses. Now we're good.
Hooray.
So, can we beat the factory? Trio rewardless with no gags except a singular opera at the beginning. This way we can keep the challenge going and see if it really is that impossible. Okay, so after that fight, we get the first gag barrel and each get 5 fruit pies. We then have a choice. Do we go left to the boiler room fight, or right to the gear room fight? The obvious choice is left due to the levels being lower, but also because the right side has skelecogs. Skelecogs are a special type of cog that are rarer than regular cogs. They have a special cheat called skeletal structure, which means their health is randomized by 90 to 110%. A level 6 can have 56 HP as usual, but it can also have 60 or 52. This adds some RNG to the mix, which makes it difficult to plan for. Add this with the 25% chance for each of the cogs in the factory to be an executive with 50% more health. Makes some of these cogs much more beefy than usual. But don't worry, Deputy, Daffy, and I are very lucky, so this probably will not come up that often. So, yeah, we want to avoid doing the gear room fight until we get more gags. After doing the boiler room fight, Deputy and I decided to go to the paint room, as it will give us the gags we need to storm through most of the factory. We'll cut through the warehouse and skip the fights there since we only need to do it if we want to go to the silos. We're able to grab Squirt, Tune Up, Drop, and Lure in the paint room, which will help us get through the next 5 battles. Now we can fight the cogs in the gear room and... Wait, Deputy? Where's Daffy? now do the battle in the gear room, and here we will show you the power of Prestige Squirt. You see, we made sure we all had Prestige Squirt for this run, because it increases the splash damage from 25% of the main hit to 50%. Here, we have a name dropper with 115 HP. We can't kill this cog with a singular big weight. But with Prestige Drop, Prestige Squirt splash damage, we can deal 114 damage, leaving this cog with 1 HP. Wait a minute, this math doesn't add up. Okay, a better example here. We kill the cog next to the name dropper by using splash damage, so we use less gags. Wow, that sounded a lot less cool. We now moved on to the pipe room to clear out these side cogs. We start seeing skeletal structure come into play with all this randomized health. We're also seeing some more executives too. Good thing they only have a 25% chance of spawning.
Yeah, and this is why we don't bother doing
Almost all execs.
Yeah, better to use the fruit because the seltzers are more powerful for their splash as an AoE, and also for zap. If we use that, well, no, none of us have zap. Never mind.
Now we're zapless.
You can tell that I have a great memory.
Zap is for chumps.
We get through that fight and gain access to Trap. Trap is very interesting in this run because, for the most part, it's basically useless. It's essentially a substitute for Drop, but, you know, it uses Lure. I'm the only one that has it in this run, so it won't come up that often. We clear the duct room cogs with no problem, and then we make it through the very easy Stomper alley to get to the lava room, and
Oh,
there we
I
go.
keep forgetting this fight exists. How many, so you got
I've got
pie?
one pie, so
Or actually,
maybe
can we just kill him with trap again?
if you want to.
Okay, let me trade. Actually, trap
Oh,
goes,
or
trap
that.
goes
Wait,
first.
that works. Wait, that
does
works.
work,
No,
that does work.
squirt.
Yeah, we're dumb.
Use lure.
I forgot knockback's a thing.
After the fight, I performed the flawless technique of walking really fast to get past the gears to get to the gag barrels in the lava room. I of course am a Toontown prodigy and would not be so foolish as to get hit by the gears. Surely I did not fall into the lava in the lava room.
Oh, just zap.
I'm very
Zap.
good at gears.
Are you getting bodied by the gears?
Look, I may be stupid.
Oh, I
There
say
you
that
go.
as I get launched off immediately.
In the lava room, we get access to the most broken gag in the entire run. This gag can shred through crowds and makes the rest of the fights much more manageable. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the one and only Sound. Sound's AoE damage being multiplied by 3 of us helps us breeze through the rest of the fights, all the way up to the final fight.
That's zap. That's useless. We both saw the timeline.
Olivia Peach Blossom, I have no idea what that is.
I got the same message.
Oh, so you're also friends with them.
Yeah, I don't know who they are, but congrats, Olivia Peach Blossom.
Welcome back, Olivia.
Genocide route.
Yeah, you gotta...
No goon left behind. Yeah. Oh, never mind. That one. We have to
he
leave
gets
that.
to live, I guess.
Now we approach the final fight, the Factory Foreman fight. This battle features a manager that has 240 HP and has a cheat that every time you kill a cog, he will do 15% more damage and get 60 health back. Truly, how shall we beat this fight with such minimal gags at our disposal? Daffy, crank that soldier boy.
Bring it on. Wait, we just kill him, right?
They're not playing the game. Because then we just sound. Wow. Crazy damage.
Prestige lures busted.
Most broken gag in the game. Maybe, arguably, maybe more broken than Zap.
Yeah.
Hooray. He's dead. And then, you know, oh, Lure Decay?
Lure decay.
Don't worry, viewers back at home. Lure Decay isn't real. Yay, we did it!
Hey, completed a daily task.
We did it. We beat the factory, with 0 gags except the 1 opera at the beginning. This challenge was a lot of fun, a lot easier than I expected. Deputy, also known as You Cats, helped me make this, and I feel proud of this one as my first YouTube video on my channel. I'm planning on making more challenge videos in the future, both Toontown and other games. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and what's it that YouTubers say? Make sure to subscribe the video and like the channel. Yeah, that's right. As always, fish.